Brooklyn's Smallest Penis Pageant recently took place in celebration of men with small penises everywhere. So the pageant began with the drag queen host, Miss Chicken Bitches, who vivaciously announced, "We're here to worship at the altar of small dicks." So the altar that Miss Chicken Bitches is referring to is Kings County Bar. You can see a picture of it here. It's a small dive bar in which men strutted their stuff. Now, what's interesting about this is that you were not allowed to show your penis if you competed in this competition. So it's a small penis competition, but you can't show your dick. As one of the bar managers states, so Bobby Trassad says, it's more about the identity, your identity and having a positive body image than it is about penis size. And he says, or she says, if anyone makes fun of the contestants or thinks this is some sort of shaming fest, we kick them out. It's a celebration of guys with tiny penises.
So apparently the idea came to them because one of her friends had sex with a dude with a really small penis, but she said she had the time of her life.
Yeah, and then they all started sharing stories of having amazing nights with guys with tiny dicks.
Good for them, right? And so they thought, why not do a celebration? And so then they try to get to the personality of these guys, and the guy who won is definitely had a huge personality. Was it Raj Kumar?
Yep.
And he started singing Bollywood songs. Apparently he had a thick Indian accent. People are starting to show up from Manhattan to check it out. And there's a guy named Peter Parker. Okay, and he has a Spider-Man mask on because doesn't want to show who he is. It's the guys who showed up were like, they wanted Peter Parker to win because they said he was the strangest out of the whole thing. There was a puzzle master, a guy named Puzzle Master, and I was like, what the hell is Puzzle Master? Turns out he has a puzzle boy, and he's the master of that boy. And then the puzzle boy shows up, and he's in like pink undies or something like that. I mean, this shit is strange. Anyway, Raj shows up, and he's like this happy-go-lucky guy. He was, for most of the time that he was in the U.S., and he's relatively new to the U.S., that's why he's got the accent. He was in Indiana. He's got a screenplay that's from India to Indiana. Who doesn't love this guy? Dreamt of being in Bollywood, and he says, who would have imagined that here in New York is where I get to do Bollywood? Yep. And then one of the judges or people who was watching said, that guy's really putting the wood in Bollywood. What is he, Cenk Uygur? With that kind of fun?
I mean, Raj, the winner, had a little bit of Cenk in him too. You know, they asked him, what's your favorite food? And he said, pussy.
Good for him.
I kid with you. That's really what he said. So he was a pretty witty guy, and that's what they say. This is all about charm and personality. It has nothing to do with size. So it's a celebration of men with small penises, but the winner is not judged based on penis size. The winner is judged based on his other attributes, like charm.
Okay, so this was a ton of fun, and at some point, of course, when they are up in the bar, girls start chanting, show your dick, show your dick. And a couple of them cheated, right? And Chicken Bitches had to yell at them. Yeah. Because they showed their penises. And the woman writing the article said, you know, they weren't that bad. They were fairly normal, right? Because they can't really see. They're not supposed to judge on the length. And so we don't know how big Raj is.
Raj claims he's 6 to 7, though, which nobody believes.
But wait, Raj.
Based on what they could kind of see.
I mean, come on, dude. Okay, you're already entered the smallest penis contest. You don't have to bother lying that it's 6 to 7 inches. We already got past that part. You even won the contest. So it's funny, but it was all literally shits and giggles, because at the end, apparently somebody crapped themselves. And everybody ran out, and they said, the same guy did it last year. And they're like, what the hell, why? Turns out that's his fetish. He likes to shit in public. So people are like, oh, we were having so much fun. It was the giggles, but then the shit came in. And so they ruined it for Raj at the end, when he was just probably going around with his championship belt, right? And then it all turned to crap.
It's interesting that here they're sort of celebrating alternative lifestyles and fetishes and saying this is completely normal and let's have an appreciation for all shapes, sizes, and scents.
Except it's hard to have an appreciation for that last fetish, right? That's when the shit literally hits the fan.
That's very ta-tunch.
The fans of the contest,
Wait.
2 layers deep.
Whoa.
I'm here all week. Raj Kumar, you got nothing on me.